Hi, John Zimmerman, tabletclass.com, here to help you out with graphing lines in standard form. Okay, sometimes this is known to or referred to as ax plus by equals c, or graphing lines using the xy intercepts. Okay, so it's just another alternative than using the point slope or slope intercept method. It's really quite easy. So here I have a line 3x plus 2y equals 12. What do I need to do? I need to find xy intercepts. This is the way I do it. Okay, I set up a little table. Okay, here's x and here's y. And I want to know what y is when x is equal to 0. And I want to know what x is when y is equal to 0. Okay, so how do I do that? Well, I plug in the values. Okay, so when x is 0, okay, when x is 0, in other words, I'm going to plug in the 0 right here, what's y? So let's go ahead and do this. All right, so that's going to be 3 times 0 plus 2y equals 12. Okay, of course, 3 times 0 is 0, so we just have to solve this equation right here, 2y equals 12. And when I solve that, I get y equals 6. Okay, I'm assuming everyone out there can solve a basic equation like this, 2y equals 12. If you can't, you got bigger problems in trying to graph this thing, go back and learn how to solve equations. Anyways, so when x was 0, y was 6. Okay, so I want to put a 6 right there. So what does that mean? That means that 0, 6, or rather you can see it this way, 0, comma 6, this point is on the graph. Okay, so when x is 0, so here's 0, y is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right here is the point 0, 6. All right, but we have one point that's on that line. We need 2. So what we're just going to do is just kind of repeat what we did, and we're going to figure out what x is when y is 0. Okay, so now we're going to go 3x plus 2 times 0. Okay, we're going to plug in 0 for y, and now we're going to solve for x. So we're going to end up with 3x equals 12, right? Because 2 times 0 is 0, so I'm going to end up with 3x equals 12. And when I solve for x, okay, I divide both sides of the equation by 3, I get x equals 4. Okay, so now I have 4, 0 in my table, or the point 4, comma 0. Okay, so x is 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. When y is 0, so here's the point 4, 0. So these are called the intercepts, okay? This is the y-intercept because this is where the graph intersects the y-axis, and this is the x-intercept, okay, where the graph will intercept the x-axis. So to graph the line, all right, I just need to draw a line through the dots. That's a very terrible line. Sorry about that, but hopefully you get the point. And that's it. Okay, so this is graphing lines when an equation is in this form. Okay, so if you look here, 3x plus 2y equals 12. Okay, so it's a number times x, or a times x, plus a number times y, or b times y equals a constant, or just a number. Okay, that's the form. All right, not too hard, not too mysterious. That's all you have to do. Set up a little basic table like this, and you'll be good to go. All right, listen. Of course, I would love you to leave some comments or rate this video. Please come by, check out tabletclass.com. Clear and understandable mathematics. Why? Because we explain it to real life. We explain things in a way that real life students get. And I mean, like, not from a textbook, in a way that those of you who might be going to sleep, passing notes, getting in trouble in class, detention, whatever, you need to wake up and get stimulated by algebra, check us out, 30-day free trial. And good luck to yourself.